Yeah, buddy.
Yes.
Comienza,
Okay.
brother.
So, what's up, everybody? It's Steve, and this is a brand new episode of Comics con Sabor. This is issue number 4, and
Yay!
this week's issue, of course, you know me as Steve. We have Mario, and this week we are
Yay!
talking about Superior. And also, if you guys notice, this is also a brand new format right now. We're actually on Rich Nieto's channel, who was part of Inner City Geeks, but we're live streaming this for now, and it'll be up eventually on the Inner City Geeks YouTube page. As soon as we get more subscribers, we'll be able to do the live channel. But
That's right. Over a
yeah,
hundred people.
as soon as we get over 100 people, pretty soon, hopefully, we'll be able.
So start signing up,
Yeah,
people. Let's
exactly.
go.
So
Let's go.
yeah. Till then, also check out one of the other shows we have on our channel is Generation Tech, which is pretty damn awesome. The first one, again, there'll be a new episode coming up this Thursday or Friday. Yeah, so let's start with Superior. Superior came out. Superior came out a couple years ago, and it's really damn awesome. All right, you wanna give a synopsis of?
Yes, Superior is a wonderful story from Mr. Mark Millar, creator of many books from the Miller world, from Kick-Ass, Secret Service, and Superior is his version of how to bring a superhero to the real world. It's a great story. It's a lot of plots and twists because it takes place with a little boy. He's an all-star athlete, in school, but then he has multiple sclerosis, and he is attached in a wheelchair, and he has this big superhero, which is called Superior, which everybody knows is the alternate version of Superman.
Yes, he's very similar to I guess you could say
Yeah.
Irredeemable, or the Plutonian.
Yep.
The
Exactly.
Plutonian.
Exactly. So, no, the movies are there, whatever. But like a lot of people, they call it, oh, it's boring hero. It's kind of whack. It's the Boy Scout, and they always call out the other hero the same thing. But this kid always likes Superior. So one night, no, after they watch like the latest Superior movie, he gets a visit from a little monkey, and the monkey gives him a wish, and what he wished was to be Superior.
Yes.
So he became his greatest hero. And that was in the beginning. He was a little he didn't know what to do or how to act because he has all his hero's powers. And then he talked to his friend, and he was training. It was funny to see him train as Superior. And then the story takes place, and it's great. It's a good story.
Yeah, this is probably one of the best stories I've seen from Mark Miller.
Yeah.
Besides like Kick-Ass and stuff like that, which is some really good stuff as well. But
Yeah.
this is a whole different take on that type of universe, which is really, really good.
Exactly, and it's funny because like from the point of the Miller universe, the Miller world, this is actually his own first superhero character. Not taking him away from the Ultimates because that was nothing but Marvel.
Right.
This is his first Miller world like superhero, and I enjoy his take on Superior, on this character.
Yeah, it's a really good
And
take.
of-
Like especially what I do,
Yeah.
because I had read Irredeemable before I read this one.
That's right.
So
Yeah, you did.
what
Yeah,
I
you
did,
did.
I just compared both of them, and they're two totally different stories. Even though they're taking the biggest, like, quote unquote Superman like characters,
Yeah.
they take
Exactly.
their own little twist on everything, and they make each character
Mm-hmm.
have their own specific flaws. Like in Irredeemable, like this Plutonian is basically fucked up in the head, like completely.
That's right. Exactly.
Like he's completely like and utterly twisted in all types of ways, and there's no way of
Mm-hmm.
changing that.
Yeah. Yep.
And even though all the characters
and-
tried to do that, it didn't work at all.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. And with Superior, what I like, oh, besides the artwork, and Leinil Yu, they did a fantastic job on this thing. Because like I told you before, me personally, I like the artwork to match the writing, and to me that makes it even better. Because like you could really falling into the imagination of the writers and the creators and the
Right? Yeah.
artists. You could really relate to it.
Because if you don't
And this
if you don't
cap,
have good a good story as well as really good artwork, the story could be crap.
hmm
Like
yeah,
if you don't have the
yeah,
visuals to match, people are
yeah.
gonna be like, oh yeah, fuck this book because we don't want to read it.
Exactly. Yeah, and all the 7 issues of Superior, to me, I was like really looking forward to each issue because it takes you to a different place. And then when it's time for the plot twist, it was so crazy that the little monkey, instead of being an angel, he was a
Yeah,
demon.
he was.
He was a low level demon that he needed to get a soul for the devil. If not, he will be pushed down to further down the ladder. And that was crazy that you actually have ladders in hell of like to be like a
Right, and
demon.
that's similar. That kind of goes back into the whole like Dante's Inferno, like the different layers in hell, which is kind of cool.
Exactly. Yeah, and I was like, wow, that is a very interesting take. Because what I like about Miller is like he makes mysticism and heroics, and it was a good twist. And he also touches into
Right.
bullying. It in the latest, like each from issue, the last 3 issues, 4, 5, yeah, yeah, in issue 5, 6, and 7
Yeah.
is
See, but
really
if you also
good.
look at it, a lot of these mysticisms and stuff like that, and a lot of these heroics are all like mythical characters. Like you don't
That's
expect them
right.
to be in the real world.
hmm
So when you see them, you're just like,
That's
holy
right.
shit, these things are actually real, and they're within our
Yeah,
world.
that's right. That's right. And I always like about that about Mark Miller because he knows how to mix that up together. He's really good, and he did a wonderful job with Superior. It's just phenomenal. I'm telling you. And it's funny how you remember the reporter, you know that two-time Pulitzer award winner
Yeah,
reporter. That after she realizes that the kid is actually superior, and he's laying all out. This is what's happening to me. This is what's happened to me. And she was like a free spirit. She didn't care about anything. She just wanted to get
right.
a press. But he touches her heart, and she remembers, what she used to be. Like I'm like, look, let me take you this. And the kid thought he was gonna. She was taking her to the hospital, or whatever, to institute him. But I'm like, no, this is where I'm from.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, and to me, that was a really touchy part of the story because I'm like, wow, he found a different depth of that particular
Yeah,
character.
that was probably one of my favorite parts of this little
Yeah,
series.
yeah, exactly. It's like she was all dressed up with a push-up bro, like all
Hmm.
hot for superior, and then but like boom, it's a little kid.
Yeah,
Wow, it was
yeah.
just crazy.
It kind of reminds me a little bit of like the Shazam stuff, like Shazam, Captain Marvel type thing.
Exactly. Yes, that's
Like
right.
he's this
That's
big
right.
grown up or
Good thing you
whatever, but
mentioned that.
whenever he turns back into Billy Batson, he's just a little kid.
That's right. That's right. And it's actually funny because um, after that, the bully, the actual bully, the monkey gave him the chance to, be this, what is it,
Yeah,
Aprilax, the villain, and the kid just goes superior, and you see the lightning bolts and everything, and he becomes superior again. I'm like, wow, that's Captain Marvel.
that's
That's
exactly
Shazam.
it. Like it's
Yeah.
basically the same concept, basically taken from like that whole
hmm
Shazam thing in general. Like you have this
That's
kid
right.
that's basically going through some shit while he's young, and then it's like, oh, okay, yeah, let's give him powers and make things better for him.
That's right. And you know what's the funny thing on that? Because actually one of the stories of in the New 52 actually, um oh, who is it? It's one of the kids, one of the orphans. I think it's Freddie Freeman, which he was the oldest version of Captain Marvel, like the
Right.
new Shazam. He's actually walking with canes because he cannot walk
Oh,
properly
that's
as
right. That's
well.
right. Yeah, yeah.
So I was like, when I saw that and I saw this, I'm like, wow, look at that. That's actually kind of interesting. You know how like some comics and like some little things intertwine. Pretty interesting
Yeah,
stuff.
which I'm surprised because like a lot of these comic things,
Yeah.
they don't really intertwine so much. Like even though you want them to be completely different, they're all the same in a way.
That's right. That's right. And one of the things that I enjoy from this, besides the fighting of this was phenomenal. Like for a comic book, it was some of the best fighting that I've seen in a comic book
Well,
period.
I wouldn't say
Really
for a
good.
comic book the fighting because there are a
But
lot
it
of
was
comic
good
books
though.
with a lot of good fights.
Yeah, yeah. But it's like to me. I don't know. It was good. It was a good mix. But me personally, the best part, well, one of the best parts that I liked about it was the end and like the whole little, you know, to the whole little homage to Christopher
Oh
Reeve,
yeah, yeah,
especially down
yeah, yeah.
there.
That was really
Yeah, like on that last issue, in the last page, I was like, wow, that was
yeah, that
pretty
was really
cool.
good.
I'm
It
like,
kind of brought a tear to my eye. I was like, oh my god, that's so nice.
exactly, yeah, it did. I was like, holy crap, like dedicated to Christopher Reeve and Richard Donner with love and admiration. That was like, wow. I'm like, okay,
Which is also
that was,
similar to what they did with Irredeemable when it finished.
that's right. Yep, that's right. That's right. That was Irredeemable was a really good story.
Yeah,
That was really good. That was a
yeah,
good pick from you.
yeah. I know.
Really good pick.
I absolutely love it. The fact that I went through
Yeah,
Irredeemable in 2 weeks, like it's
I
insane.
know, right? Yeah, that was some reading from you, dude.
Yeah, yeah. 37
No,
issues in 2 weeks was absolutely.
yeah, that was that's a lot.
Yeah, I wasn't
That's a
expecting
lot.
it to be that good. Like there was so many twists and turns in that too that I was like, holy shit, how is this gonna end?
It was. It was. It was a lot of plot twists. And same thing with this one. Like how at the end, when the demon was when the little monkey was about to tell, I'm like, okay, I want your soul. You still superior. I'm gonna reclaim my soul. And then the reporter comes in
And he's like, no,
and
no,
she gives him the whole
no,
little. I'm like,
can't do that.
no, 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 because you gave him the power. Under Earth Yellow Sun, he
Yep.
cannot die. Doesn't get old.
Not even
So
just
that
under
means
Shadow Sun, but the fact that he can only take his soul back if he's basically the turns back into the kid. If he doesn't turn back into the kid, then he doesn't get the sun.
exactly. That's right. And that was hilarious. I'm like, wow, you got outsmarted by a
Yeah.
reporter, and you're a demon that's been living for like a
Like,
thousand
ha ha,
years.
loophole, asshole. Can't do that.
Ah, ah, ha,
Uh-uh.
ha. Ah, ha, ha. Baboso, baboso. Telling
Yeah,
you, monkeys, man,
this was
monkeys.
really good for a 7 issue series. I wasn't expecting this to be this good.
Yeah, yeah, it was really good. Now, since you have read it, what would you grade on it? What was your grade on it?
If I were to rate this, I give it like a 4.5 out of 5.
Okay, okay,
I'm not
yeah.
gonna go the full 5 because it was short. Like
Mhm.
I wanted more from the story.
I know, yeah, because you see, it sucks you in, and you're like, oh man, you really want to go.
Right.
Like, wow, I think they should, like you said, that's what I think. Like, I'll give it personally a 4, because I think they could have gone like a little more character
Yeah,
depth.
they could
They
have
could
gone a
have,
little deeper into the character.
yeah, exactly.
But you
They
know
could
what?
have gone like
But
easy, like 10
the fact
issues or
that they
12
didn't
issues.
go too much into the characters was good.
Yeah, yeah, in a way, yeah, in a way, yeah, it was good.
Because what
I
a lot of
liked
people
it.
don't like is when they go too much into the characters and then they don't give enough of the
Yeah,
present story.
like
You're like, oh,
yeah, and it's funny how they was touching with the bully with the little friend. How I'm like, I hated you, thought you were the greatest team playing basketball, and I was happy that you're in a wheelchair now. I'm like,
yeah,
wow.
exactly.
I'm like, that is crazy. You see, that's what I hate, man. I'm telling you. I'm like, instead of you do being better, if you hate that kid because he plays good ball, you should push yourself to play some more basketball or whatever. I'm like, wow, that was actually crazy. I'm like,
Yeah,
damn,
I agree.
that's some anger issues. He needs a hug. That kid needed a hug. That's all he needed. He needed a hug. Un abrazo, ven acá, bro. Un abrazo, ven
Exactly.
acá, bro.
Need some brotherly love
Yeah,
and
that's all
shit.
he
Yeah.
needed. Exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
pendejo, bro. Pendejo. I'm
Yeah,
telling
so
you.
everybody should go
Now,
check out Superior. It's a really really good damn.
yes.
7 issues, of course, but
Hmm. It's a good
it's a
read.
quick read. It's not like gonna take
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, exactly. It's a good read. But it's funny because in the beginning, when I found out that Mark Miller was doing Superior, I thought it was actually a take of the Image version of
Right,
Superior. No, which is actually
right,
Supreme.
exactly.
I'm like, did they change the name for it? And then when I was reading, I'm like, nah, this is a completely different ballgame. So just in case a lot of folks over there, this is his own little story, and it's really good
Yeah,
to read.
it's definitely a good read.
Oh, I hear crypto over
Yeah,
there. Crypto
yeah,
going
yeah.
crazy.
Crypto. Yeah, that's my dog. Uh,
Look at
he always
crypto.
finds a way to ease himself into
I
everything.
know, right?
Yeah,
He wants to be recorded. I think he wants to
yeah.
be
He wants to be
seen.
recorded. Like he does it for the podcast too. Like he's always fucking
Yes.
yapping his ass off.
Yes, everybody should know already. Yes, that is
Yeah,
crypto. Yes,
that's
yes,
my dog Magnus.
yes. Oh, Magnus.
No, it's
I apologize.
I
It's okay. Okay.
understand.
Thank you. Thank you.
um,
That's
so
great.
we like towards the end of every episode we like to basically talk about what single issue to pick up with
Yes.
current comic in the last few weeks or so. So
Mm,
what would you suggest?
okay. I will suggest for people not to buy it. I think this is the first negative one that we're
Wow,
throwing out.
really? Okay.
Yep. Age of Ultron number
Oh,
10.
the ending of Age of Ultron. Wow. Okay.
Wow. And the reason is, it's such a the whole besides the whole story being a disappointment. Issue 10 was the biggest letdown in an ending, I believe, ever. I'm saving you people the opportunity not to buy it. If somebody tells you, "Oh, it's good," no,
See,
no,
that's your
it's
opinion.
not.
I'm not
Of
gonna
course,
say that
yeah,
it's better or it's one of the best because it's not. It's not actually. And the fact that it's basically left with like an open ending is just like a lot of these Marvel events are really annoying just because they do with these open ends and you're just, oh, why don't you give me more?
exactly. And the thing that nagged me about this storyline, especially the ending, because this was Michael Bendis' baby. This was supposed to be Marvel's version of Kingdom Come,
Right,
the last
right,
storyline.
exactly. Because they were gonna
It
start to
was
reinvent everything all over again, even though they just
exactly,
did
exactly.
that.
Just yeah, and but and like, cause they wanted it for, oh, it's just so horrible, so many plot holes on this thing. It's just ridiculous. But the ending is so, like you said. I think the only good thing at the ending here, because it shows the first glimpse for
Right,
Cataclysm, which is in the Ultimates
right.
universe now. That's, I think, the only good thing about it.
Okay.
But then after that, guys, do not buy Age of Ultron. Telling you
Yeah, Age
right
of
now.
Ultron.
I'm saving you guys money. The money that I spent of all the issues, I'm saving you guys. Don't.
Yeah, Age of Ultron. I agree. Age of Ultron wasn't my favorite
Yeah.
of the Marvel Now stuff, mainly
Mm-hmm.
because it honestly didn't make any sense to me at all. Like there was no need for it. I was
Yeah.
expecting a lot more.
Exactly. It was such a letdown. I'm like, oh my god, again. Oh,
Yeah.
but yeah. And which is the issue that you recommend, our young
Okay.
master?
Well, we all know that I'm a big
Oh yeah,
yeah I'm a
really?
big Batman fan, and I'm a big fan of Batman the animated series.
Oh,
So
I
you
know
know
where
where
you're
I'm going
going.
with this. I'm gonna go with Harley Quinn issue number 0. It just came out a couple weeks ago.
I, yep, I actually read it. It's actually
It's
good, really
really
good.
good because even though it's
Yep,
a
it's
standalone
good.
issue, what this
Mm-hmm.
does, it sets up what could be what's gonna happen with the whole Harley Quinn series. From what it looks like in this, it's
Yes,
gonna be first of all, this first issue is drawn by like 17 different artists,
I
and
know. That's the thing that is mind-boggling
Yeah,
on that
but
one.
what's so awesome about it is the fact that they're trying to define what kind of artwork they're going to use for the series.
Yeah.
They're
Mm-hmm.
not going into story. They're
Yep.
just like, oh, what kind of artwork should be used for this? What type of
Yep.
development we should do for Harley as a character? So what they
Yep.
did was it kind of broke the third wall, the fourth wall,
Yes.
not the third wall, the fourth wall, similar to what they did with
Mm-hmm.
Deadpool on Marvel.
Yeah.
So it was
Mm-hmm.
basically Harley interacting with the writers, and they're like, "Oh, we should have this guy do it." And then she's like, I don't know. I don't like this guy's artwork, and I don't like the way he does things. And he's gonna have me doing this and doing that, and it's really really funny. And I wasn't expecting it to be that funny. I thought it was gonna be more on a serious note because
Yeah.
Harley Quinn isn't necessarily known
Mm.
as a funny character. Yeah, she does do
Yeah.
weirdish kind of things from time to time.
Mm-hmm. Really?
Yeah,
Really? You haven't read Suicide Squad?
yeah, she does. I mean, but
Yeah, she has.
but yeah, this is a really good review, and I'm excited to see what they're gonna do with the rest of the series.
Yeah, yeah, me too. I'm actually looking forward to it. I'm not a huge Batman fan, but I do enjoy the Bats. It's a good. They're coming out with a lot of good stuff, and Harley Quinn is one of the better
Yeah,
books for
Harley Quinn
really good
is
stuff.
one of the most anticipated books in uh DC.
Yeah, exactly.
Besides like Justice League
Yeah.
3000 or whatever, but that's on a
Oh,
that's on
that's
another episode about that.
yes, 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 my friend. Oh, I cannot
Yes,
wait. I
yes.
cannot wait.
So like we always
Now,
end off. Go to InnerCityGeeks.com where we have a whole bunch of shit. Sometimes you'll have my
that's
podcast,
right.
the Inner City Geeks podcast. You can also find that on iTunes, on Stitcher, on everywhere.
On YouTube. Yeah, on the YouTube
Yes, we also
channel.
have the YouTube channel. We have, of course, this show as well as some other a lot more things for the channel. So keep an eye
That's
out for
good.
that to
That's
go
good.
subscribe and like that. Also, like this channel right here, like Rich Nieto channel with our right now. He's up with this video.
Yeah.
See this awesome
Yeah, the dude is mad cool.
setup is all
Yeah.
um
Yeah, we really appreciate it, bro. Good looking. Welcome to the
yes,
team, brother.
and
Welcome to
also
the team.
check out his show, Generation.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, those guys actually know about tech too. That I actually enjoy
yeah,
that show.
it's basically him and Matt
Yeah.
talking about tech and stuff like that. It's
Yeah.
really cool. It's tech and gaming and all that stuff. So go check that out. Go
Yeah,
check that out,
exactly.
definitely.
Yes. Subscribe,
Yes,
subscribe.
subscribe. We have a whole bunch of shit. A
Subscribe.
whole bunch very soon. So we're gonna have problems and a lot of
Okay.
cool shit coming very very soon. So subscribe.
Oh, we're expanding a lot.
So subscribe.
That's good.
Geeks, Facebook, YouTube page. Also, like us on Facebook. Like us on follow us on Inner City Geeks. You see
On
the Inner
Instagram,
City
on
Geeks
Twitter.
right above me on the little screen right now. And you also see the Inner City Geeks on Facebook, facebook.com/Inner City Geeks. And also follow me, my name right underneath me. You can find Mario at
Yes. Yes, if you want to follow this crazy Superman fan at Black Adam number 001.
So yeah, stay tuned for more shit. Let us know what you think about Superior. Have you read Superior?
Yeah. Yeah, give us a text. Give us a call. No, don't give me a call. Give us
Yeah,
a text.
let us know what you think about Superior. Have you read it?
Let us know.
Have you read it? Are you planning on reading? And
That's right.
what suggestions for any future episodes from us? We're
Yeah.
open for suggestions.
Let us
If we
know.
haven't read it, then we will read it. Just because
Oh
just
yeah.
because we're geeks like
And
we love random.
yeah. And trust me, guys. You see all that stuff that I have read, and there is more back
It's
there.
like long about
It's ridiculous. Ridiculous amount of comics. There's a lot of geekness in here. There's
So,
a lot of geek knowledge.
with that, I say
Count.
goodbye, people. Wow.
Oh,